Alright guys, today we are going to talk about how we can increase the reading and writing speed in C++, thus increasing the execution speed. So let's get into it. First, let's start with a simple program. So we'll have to open an IDE. For me, it's the Visual Studio Code. Let's create a file, fast input output with the CPP extension. Let's include the input output stream header file using the namespace standard with the main function. So basically C++ is an extension of C. Let me write that. That means every statement we write in C is executable in C++. Every statement we write in C is executable in C++. For C input output stream, we use scanf and printf. So scanf and printf for C input output stream. And for C++ input output stream, we use cin and cout. Cin and cout for C++ input output stream. So by default, the C input output stream and C++ input output stream are synchronized. That's by default. So let me write that. C++ input output streams are sync. Less synchronization means faster execution. So in order to execute our C++ code faster, we'll have to disable the default synchronization between C and C++. So we'll disable that. And there is another thing. By default in C++, cin is tied with cout. To understand this, we'll have to use an example. Let us take two variables x and y. Let's take the input x and output the x. This is x with the new line character. And now let's take the input y and just hit it again. This is y. Before taking any input with the cin, it flushes all the previously stated couts. We will first compile and create the executable, which is already created. Give 3. This is x3, and let's give an input for y. Let's give 5. This is y, 5. Before taking the input y, it flushed previously stated couts. That means cin is tied with cout. To make the program faster, we'll have to untie cin from the cout. Now here comes the main part. We'll do that in a separate function. The return type will be void. So, and let's name the function fast input output, the curly braces, and have discussed that input output stream for C and C++ are synchronized. Now we are going to disable that. How we can do that? Input output stream base sync with standard input output. We'll set that to false. Already have discussed that cin is tied with cout. So we'll have to untie cin from cout. cin.tie will set the next location pointer to null pointer. It's done. Previously we saw that Before taking any input with cin, it had flushed cout. Right, so this is the function. Now we'll have to call the function here. First input output at the very top, the main function. Now let's run it. Let's clear. Run it again. Let's give an input for x. It's taking the input for y first and we'll flush all the outputs together. Let's give 3. It will now flush all the outputs. This is x 7, this is y 3. So alright, so this is all for today. If you want, you can like this video. I'll see you in the next one.